Hello, welcome to Flower Juice. My name's John McDonald, and today we're going to have a different type of arrangement where we're going to basically have material freestanding. So we're not going to use foam, we're not going to use a pin holder, but I'm going to use this absolutely beautiful ceramic dish. Now I actually found this, or I bought this at a ceramic fair, and I just fell in love with it. So that's going to be our base, and I've got some amazing zebra grass. So we'd quite like to use that. So I've got a couple of them. And I'm also going to use these really thick wires. So this is a wire that is about as thick as you're going to get. It is stub wire, blue annealed, and it's number 10, 15 SWG. So it's a big heavy wire. But it's really useful. The other thing I've got is I've got a few anthuriums, we've got a couple of leucadendron, and I've got this lovely grass, which I'm not quite sure what type it is, but I just loved it. It really just came from the garden. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a go and see how this works. So this is going on the idea that we can skewer material and then use our wires really to basically be the support. So this is what we're going to do, is we're going to create it like this. So realistically we need like a tripod sort of effect, and we're going to need to work a few in. So if you've got material that's got big stems, then it's not really a problem skewering them with a wire, because realistically it's not the end of the world if it is getting skewered. So the only thing I am going to do is I'm going to cut that wire with my wire cutters and basically try and cut it on an angle would be the ideal thing. Yeah, so that is giving us a nice sharp point. Now we probably will have to look at trimming the ends of the stems and maybe give them a wee quick trim anyway. So this is kind of interesting, and we want to do it a little bit further up as well. So if we are basically here, and then into this zebra grass again. Now I think we want to do another one from here. So I would suggest maybe a pair of pliers is good. Pliers, you can really grip a wire and put it through, but just be careful, you don't want to end up skewering your hand. So now we can have a little play with this and see what we need to do. So how's the material sitting? It's not bad, but maybe a little bit of strength in there would be a good idea. So again, this is really strong, this wire. Right, so now we can start to look at our dish. So the first thing we need to do is put in some water. Ideally clean water. And now we can look at our our construction really. So I think what we want to do is take a little bit off there and a little bit off here. And so I'm afraid this is kind of one of those arrangements where you're going to have to just think about balance and think about how you can actually work it. So if we wanted, we can add other materials in. I really wanted to use these anthuriums, but this is going to be interesting because we will have to be careful with balance. So now we don't need to use our wires, we can just use the framework that we have. So we could actually go, yeah, I like this one because it's got quite a wiggly shape. So right, so now we know where that's going. Bring that in lower down. This is really one of those kind of arrangements where you're going to have to think on your feet and really think about the balance and how you're going to work this. So we've got a nice, this is going this way, this is going that way. I think we want to just bring in a little bit of an element across to this side as well. I do have one or two leucodendrons. Obviously, if you're making an arrangement like this, you're going to want to have a bit of space. You're going to need to put it somewhere where it's not going to get disturbed. And yeah, you could be playing with this for a little while. So really you're looking for points where things are going to touch and get support. But you can see that we've not used a lot of material, but we've created something that's quite big, quite interesting. I do have one more anthurium, but I don't like the colour so much. But maybe we could include that. Does it need it? Is really the question. I don't think it does. I think it's better with just two. So this is something you can do, is you can actually just hold your material and see where it is. But we could even, on here, skewer a little bit there. But I can feel that changes the weight. So there we go. We've got a freestanding arrangement really, just held by a few wires, but it shows that you can make something really big without foam, without pin holder, without any real environmental issues. And then it's just about balance. So you really need to just enjoy making it and having a play with your flowers and your materials. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, then click here to subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you for our next video.